society up to your neck. So you do have to occasionally wander into the forest, or you do have to retreat into your study. Not permanently, because that separates us out, but you do have to give yourself a moment of repose. You do have to create some sort of inner sanctuary. And when you're good at it, you don't need it as a physical space. You can do it mentally. When you do this, you bring this recollection that psychically, regularly, frequently, the Earth does go through this upgrade procedure. And I would say that one of the things that constitutes and will characterize the upgrade is that more and more sharing of knowledge and experience is becoming a pleasurable and important thing for people to do, to the point where the synchronicities of that are becoming so commonplace that I see this extraordinary growing intuitive faculty in people reaching really high levels. And I would say I wouldn't be entirely flabbergasted to see that as an emergence of mass telepathy on the planet. And if that was the characterization of 2012, imagine how that would transform the planet. You wouldn't have any physical change whatsoever, but everybody would know everyone else's stuff. So anyone who was concealing things or speaking deceitfully, you would know it instantly. Imagine the effect of mass telepathy as it grows, not in a light switch moment, but it curves upwards as it is doing now, I believe. All the old systems would fail. All the bullshitters would fail. All the wonderful people would rise up. All the true relationships would be celebrated. All the fake relationships would dissolve. So it would fundamentally transform the whole paradigm of the human experience with no physical change whatsoever, just a mental faculty that opens a little bit. That, to me, seems to be happening right now.
So you've had some experiences of that, Neil?
I see it in my own life. I see it with my friends and family. I see it with my relationships with people. Yes, definitely. I also see it, though, in the most surprising places, the most unexpected places. And more people are whispering to me, as you might say, that synchronicity and this knowingness of what other people are thinking and doing and feeling the ripple of somebody's shock or pain or joy or wonderment, feeling the ripples of that is now no longer just, separated off the special psychic people. Everyone's doing it. And the only people who can't do it are the people who are enmeshed into the social structure, into the construct of fake reality. Anyone who's slightly out of that, even if you're just a musician or a painter or an artist or a hiker or a surfer, someone who's just a little bit outside the system, they're feeling it. So anybody who can create that space, that mental space, is starting to see a pickup in synchronicity. And that synchronicity is actually the understanding that there is only mind. There are no minds plural, there is mind. And when we start to tap into that, guess what? Telepathy comes free of charge as an added bonus part of that.
Well, Neil, we're actually at the end of our time, and that's a great place to finish. And it's going to be absolutely fascinating how this does, in fact, open up and this shifting consciousness taking place. Thank you so much for being you and for being so brave and honourable. I really appreciate your honesty and forthright speech.
You're welcome, and it's a pleasure to be on your show, and thanks for inviting me again.
Thanks so much, Neil.